In this video, I will go over the writing activities for this week. I'm on page 91 of our packet if you want to follow along. These activities do not need to be done all in one day. Instead, you can break it up into smaller activities to do each day. First, you are going to be reading Working Dogs on page 109 of your packet. You can read this on your own or with someone else. I will also be reading this aloud, and you are welcome to either follow along while I read, or you can skip forward in the video to the next activity. Working dogs. Dogs make great pets. You can run with them, you can play ball with them, you can teach them tricks. One of their most important jobs is to make you happy. Some dogs, though, have real jobs. Their work is to help people do things they can't do on their own. One type of working dog is the seeing eye dog. Seeing eye dogs are specially trained to help people who are blind. The dogs help people lead independent lives by keeping them safe on the streets. Seeing eye dogs begin their training when they are puppies. They live with a volunteer family for about a year. In that time, the family gives the puppy lots of love and teaches it basic commands. The family also takes the puppy to many different places to help it feel comfortable with new people and in new places. After they are about a year old, seeing eye dogs begin their training. They learn how to walk in a harness and how to safely lead a person. They learn to stop at curbs, staying away from things that might trip a person and keep the person from bumping into others. Seeing eye dogs also learn not to obey a command that might lead a person into danger. For example, if a person tries to walk in front of a car, the dog will stop or put his or her body in front of the person. When a seeing eye dog is wearing a harness, it is working, so you shouldn't try to pet, feed, or talk to it. The dog needs to focus on keeping the person safe. If you would like to pet the dog, ask the person if it's okay. These dogs help people who are blind live and travel about on their own. They help people hold jobs, shop, and visit others. They help people lead independent lives. Seeing eye dogs do a very important job. Next, reread the article and annotate the article. This is perfect to do on a different day than when you first read the article. You can use the same annotations as you did in week 4. If you are in kindergarten or first grade, you can use these annotations. You can circle important words such as command. You can number the events that happened in the story, so the first, second, and third thing that happened. You can put a star by important details. You can put a smiley face by sentences or lines that you like. And you can also underline important words. If you are in second grade, you can use these annotations. You can underline to identify key details. You can star an important idea in the text. You can circle 1, 2, and 3 to record a sequence of events, so the first, second, and third thing that happened in the story. You can circle keywords and phrases. If you have a question while you're reading, you can write a question mark, then write your question in the margin of your text. If you have an idea while reading, you can put an exclamation point, and then write your idea down in the margin of the text. On the next day, you could follow the instructions on page 110 of your packet. The instructions say, most people know that seeing eye dogs can help blind people, but they don't know exactly how. Write what you would tell a friend about how seeing eye dogs help blind people. You can look back at the article before you start writing, but do not look at the article while you are writing. Here are some words you might use: harness, lead, stop, curb, safe, bumping, obey, command, body, travel, job, and independent. You can use this page or the next page on 111 to write down your ideas. On page 111, there's also a place for you to draw a picture if you would like. A sentence starter that you could use is, seeing eye dogs help blind people by... For some extra help with writing this week, students can discuss their ideas in their native language. The article can be translated using the Microsoft Translator app. Students can draw the facts and label them as captions, either in English or their native language. And students can share ideas with someone else, and they can write for them so the student can copy down their own ideas.